That's kind of nice. Oh, there's the tone. So being a teenager and seeing those YouTube videos, I just had a ferocious left hand. And I used to work on it, you know, I'd do trills, you know, most guitar players, they do like the one finger trill with an open string. But I would work on like trills between my two weakest fingers, like the third and... You know, I'd try to get those things happening. If you're a guitar player, you know, if you want to feel some pain, try those out. And, you know, I was just really athletic about it, and that was the thing. You know, when it was the early '80s, Van Halen was doing amazing stuff. Yngwie had just come out. Of course, Yngwie was, you know, was inspired to do more the picking stuff, but I couldn't do it yet. You know, I mean, I could sort of muscle my way through some things, but I really hadn't developed the picking stuff that well yet. But I was really strong. I mean, you know, when you're a teenager, you're physically pretty indestructible. So, you know, and I just exercised my hands like crazy. Musically, you know, harmonically, I was kind of into metal. So you know, everything that would fit into your, you know, your sort of typical metal chord progression, all the natural minor scales. You know, those sort of shapes, it was very Van Halen influenced, was what I was really into. And I remember going to GIT, which was a school that had a lot of jazz influence, and suddenly being exposed to these different harmonies. You know, you know, instead of using the minor six, you use the major six. To me, it was just more like AC/DC. It's sort of, you know, the blues started creeping back into my playing. Now, actually, I couldn't have played that then. That's more the jazz stuff I'm working on now. But at least, you know, it's opened my ears a little bit to it. And also playing with Bruce Bouillet. We used to, in the Racer X days, you know, Bruce and I were both metal guys. You know, we had giant hair and pointy guitars and, you know, fluorescent pink paint jobs. But Bruce, he was still is a great blues player. And I remember just for fun jamming with him, and I'd always sound horrible because I was playing all these natural minor scales, and Bruce knew the real notes. You know, he could. And I didn't know those notes, so I had to, you know, I actually went back and started figuring out all these Pat Travers solos from the live Pat Travers record, and that got me back into it. You know, that's not exactly it, but you know, something in that vein. And so thank you, Bruce, for opening my ears back up.